TLC's reality TV universe is getting a whole lot queerer. From polyamorous Throuples to LGBTQ+ love stories, these shows are reflecting real and diverse relationships. Let's get into it. First, we're heading to Kentucky, where 1,000-pound sisters star Tammy Slaton is showing the world that healing and happiness can go hand in hand. After years of health battles and personal growth, Tammy has come out as pansexual and is now in a new relationship with a woman she met online. We were first introduced to her new love interest when she opened up to a friend about the struggles since coming out.
Recently, I've been talking to this girl and kind of falling for her, but I was scared a lot, especially being myself around my family.
After confronting her sisters about her concerns, they seemed rather supportive of her new relationship.
If she makes you happy, that's all we want for each other, is just to be happy, that's all.
After talking to her sisters, she continues her relationship with Andrea, her now girlfriend. We also get to see them on their first date.
Tonight I have a date with Andrea, my girlfriend. Embarrassing enough, this is technically like one of my first dates.
The two went to the bowling alley together.
That was my turn.
I scored for you. That's love.
This is Tammy's first same-sex relationship, and Andrea explained how the two came to meet.
Tammy and I met on a dating app. I had just got on there. I wasn't on there very long, and I saw her and she saw me, and we just started talking. And it's been like every day since.
After a successful date bowling, Tammy was open and honest about her feelings, but admits to wanting to take it slow.
I do have feelings for Andrea, but right now we're just taking things slow, day by day.
After taking their relationship slow, Tammy has built up to courage to introduce Andrea to her mom.
How'd y'all meet?
Online dating.
Yeah, we just started talking on there and just kept talking. I ain't stopped since.
After much anticipation, Tammy's mom reveals she's happy for Tammy and does not care that she is dating a woman.
I think Tammy was afraid for me to meet Andrea, but I don't really care about women on women and men on men deals.
Did you pass the test yet?
Yeah, she gonna pass the test as long as she can keep you happy.
Yes, ma'am.
With that statement, it seems as Tammy can lay her worries to bed and can now fully enjoy her new blossoming relationship. Next LGBTQ+ TLC couple we are obsessed with are Jay and Pamela.
She's the freak in the sheets. One time when we had an intimate moment, she threw me against the wall. I was not expecting it. So I just want that to be known.
Their interabled relationship has sparked tons of conversations, and we're lucky enough to have interviewed them about what life and love really look like beyond the cameras.
Now, in that moment of me pinning him against the wall, it did just happen, but he consented to keep going. In the moment that he was explaining about that story is, for one, we were long distance. So, the buildup of being long distance.
The couple are vocal about not wanting to be infantilized.
I feel as someone that has a disability that people are not really used to seeing disabled people talk so openly, especially about intimacy and things like that.
It feels very freeing. Disabled adults are adults, and we have the same desires and wants, and it's natural.
In the first episode, Jay opened up about his journey as a trans man and told us about his transition.
I take testosterone, and I have been for 6 years, and that's all that I've done currently as far as the medical side of things. I haven't had any side effects or anything that's affected my OI directly.
It has actually benefited him in regards to his bone health, because testosterone does make you stronger. So he's the one that takes out the trash.
After hearing Jay and Pamela's story, it's clear that love can thrive outside of the boxes people try to put it in. And that brings us to another unforgettable journey on 90 Day Fiancé, Alliya and Shawn.
You need to know that Douglas actually is the past, and Alliya is the present, and that's it.
As one of the few trans women to appear on the franchise, Alliya is sharing her transition on screen while navigating a long-distance relationship with her partner, Shawn. In an episode of 90 Day Fiancé, we are taking to the doctor's office, where Alliya is discussing gender-affirming care.
I want to do things like procedures or hormones, something that can help me to look more feminine.
Shawn expresses his discomfort.
It is difficult for me because I think every move that she makes closer to Alliya is a move further from the original relationship.
We spoke to Alliya directly about the highs and lows of dating while transitioning, and what she wishes more people understood about her life, her love, and her identity.
I think I feel a little bit of fear and insecurity to go through that way, like with Shawn, because I'm trying to understand myself and see what he wants for me, and it's like emotionally. And you start to take the hormones, you feel much more emotional. And it's like, is him like really ready?
But coming out as trans wasn't only a turning point in Alliya's relationship with Shawn, but also a deeply personal struggle.
It's like I was born wrong, and then I will be like that forever because there is nothing that I can do. And now that I'm living and passing through my transitioning and my journey, I'm feeling wonderful and totally complete.
We're also feeling wonderful and excited to be following Alliya's transition on 90 Day Fiancé, a powerful and important storyline that's been groundbreaking for the show. But the queer and non-traditional relationships don't stop there.
We have a girlfriend. Her name is Amani, and she lives in Mexico. We're a throuple.
In season 11, we meet Matt and Amani, a married couple with 2 children, who are in a polyamorous relationship with Ani, who lives in Mexico.
Matt is my boyfriend, and Amani is my girlfriend.
Polyamory is the practice of having multiple romantic or intimate relationships with the informed consent of everyone involved.
Matt and I have been in a relationship with Ani for almost a year now. We met in Mexico at a club. We had a lot of fun, a lot of drinks, and we ended up going back to the hotel together and just continuing to get to know each other.
Matt and Amani share that they decided to explore polyamory because of Amani's bisexuality.
I identify myself as bisexual. I don't like labels. It just means I love all types of humans.
In the beginning, I would say that I was a little vulnerable to think that maybe there was something that I wasn't able to fulfill for her.
Currently in a long-distance relationship, Matt and Amani are planning for Ani to move to San Diego to live with them.
We have one tiny bit of an issue, and that is we are legally married. Our only option is to get legally divorced so that one of us can apply for the K-1 visa and bring her to the U.S.
Ani, who works as an exotic dancer in Tijuana, opened up about her experience in the throuple and expressed the love she feels for both Matt and Amani.
I love them because Amani and Matt accept me with my old past, with my job, with so many things in my life. The both will take care of me, not only her, not only him, the both.
As the new season unfolds, 90 Day Fiancé fans are watching closely to see whether Matt, Amani, and Ani can conquer the complexities of a throuple dynamic. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about Nick Davis, who rose to reality TV fame on TLC's Seeking Sister Wife. Nick is in a polyamorous relationship with multiple women who openly shares their sleeping arrangements on national TV.
The current sleeping arrangements at home is that we all share one bed.
Nick is a self-proclaimed trophy husband who is living happily with his 3 wives, and he's got zero interest in getting a job.
I am a stay-at-home dad. In our household, the women are the breadwinners. That's the way we run things here.
The TLC star first began to grow his family after his first wife, April, suggested they introduce another woman into their relationship. Nick was happy to oblige, and the pair welcomed Jennifer into the relationship. But why stop with 2 wives? In 2022, the lovers introduced Danielle into their family, and they've since gone on to welcome a daughter named Vera. With such a large family, there are plenty of mouths to feed. But while April, Jennifer, and Danielle are all working professionals, Nick has chosen to stay at home. Nick compared his role in the family to a king on a chessboard.
The king doesn't really move much, because he just moves a square at a time. Meanwhile, the queen, she's all over the board, okay? The queen's got all the power. The king just kind of holds court.
The women have said they prefer it that way, noting they make more than enough money to allow Nick to stay at home. But if you're wondering how their dynamic works, They all sleep in the same bed, with Nick sandwiched in the middle, but they have separate areas of their home where they can each be intimate with their shared husband.
The current sleeping arrangements at home is that we all share one bed. Not one of us spends the night without Nick because it's very special.
The family continues to share their unconventional love story online. From Tammy's new romance to polylove and interabled couples, TLC is giving space to real, diverse relationships. And we're here for it. Which queer relationship is your favorite? Tell us in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more queer deep dives from Pink News.